He'll be around. Hey everybody, we'll be starting in just a second. Hey Dickie Philman, how are you? Joe, Linda. Linda, I think this is your first time with us. And Joe. What's it do? Chicken skewers wrapped in pita.
Are you making tzatziki sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good. Just like an alternative to burgers and whatever for Labor Day.
Cool. You still have 1 minute.
One o'clock. Time to go. Can everybody hear us? Everybody can hear us? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Make sure y'all can hear us. Okay. No?
Well, ask them.
I did. Yeah. There we go. Y'all can hear us. Okay. All right, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. We have some new people joining us. So this is the first time you've joined us, welcome. It's a lot of fun. If you're following along, great. If not, write down the recipe. You can join in later. You can make it for tonight, or happy Labor Day, and you can make it for Labor Day this weekend. So what we're doing, first of all, hey Michelle.
Hi.
What are you doing? How are you?
I'm just fine.
Ready to go to the pool today?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And for those of you who don't know, if y'all are book readers, make sure to friend Michelle. She has this like group of people for a book club. I think it's like 400 or 500 people that follow her. So they love it. So people come by, drop books off. It's great. So if you want, if you're a reader, go Facebook Michelle, and maybe she'll let you in.
Maybe.
Maybe. So that's it. All right. So what we're making today is a alternative to burgers and potato salad and things like that for this weekend. And because I was thinking, everybody knows how to make burgers. Everybody knows how to, cut up a watermelon. I get it. And you can have that. This is also just an alternative. They're chicken skewers with a tzatziki sauce. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to do this. So here's what you need. First, you need you need 1 quart of warm water.
Why warm?
Salt, because you're going to put salt in and it's got to dissolve. So you're going to have the salt. You're going to have extra virgin olive oil, EVOO. And if you notice, you'll realize we're not sauteing anything, so you can use extra virgin olive oil. 2 tablespoons of parsley, 1 teaspoon of fine grated zest from the lemon, and a 1/4 cup of the juice. So we'll show you how to do that if you're not familiar how to zest it. I've got a couple of tricks that we've seen before, but if you're new, you'll see it. And any time along the way, if you have questions, please submit your question. Michelle will ask, and we will do the best to answer. We've got 1 teaspoon of honey, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon of black pepper, okay, and we've got bell peppers and a red onion. So we're going to turn them into skewers. If you have your wooden skewers, go ahead and take them and put them into water, soak them.
Why?
So so when you put it either on the grill or on the indoor grill or the outdoor grill, the wood doesn't catch on fire.
Oh, okay.
Right?
That's
So you soak
good
it.
to know.
You soak it so it doesn't burn up. It's just regular water. Just throw them in there. It's all good. So all right. Any questions so far? All right. Let's get started. So let's start with the brining. This is key. Brining in food is the secret to a lot of things that you don't know about. So if you're not sure how to brine, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our water. We're going to take our water. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of kosher salt into the water, and you're going to dissolve it. Okay?
I thought brining had to be for a long time.
It can be, but there's no bones in it, so we're going to cut it up, and it's going to expose all the pores of it, so it's going to get right in there. So then you're going to just stir it up, dissolve the salt, and then we're going to pour it in, and we're going to soak the chicken for 30 minutes. I've already got some brining that's been in there for about 30, 40 minutes. Okay. But this is key. It's key to anything. And you can brine anything. Pork, chicken, whatever you want to do. Now, at this point, if you want it's flavored a different way, if you want to have the lemon in here, you can put lemon, garlic, salt, pepper, whatever you want to flavor the water with. But in this recipe, we have so much different seasonings, you don't need to do it. But for future, if you're just grilling chicken, you can add it.
Yes, Gail, we have. She asked, have you ever brined chicken in pickle juice?
Yes.
Delicious.
It is delicious. Pickle juice is like the perfect brine to do it.
It's great.
It's also one of the secrets of Chick-fil-A. Is that Gail Skelton?
Yes.
Gail. It's one of the secrets to Chick-fil-A that they brine their chicken in the pickle juice. It's amazing. Yep. So, all right, you're going to cut them into strips. And then you're just going to cut them into cubes, 1-inch cubes.
Get some of that fat off.
Yes, dear. Okay. I'll trim some of the fat off.
Yeah, trim some of that fat off.
Okay.
Everyone should be doing that anyways.
Why? That's where the flavor is. Poor thing. You can take some of it off. It's fine. All right. But cut them into, big chunks. because it's gonna go on the skewer eventually. You gotta put them in your salt water. All right.
Ugh. That was like nails on a chalkboard.
No, you don't like that?
No.
Okay. All right, we're going to cut the... Another reason for brining too, because we're using the white meat, the breast part, which is the leanest, and it can dry out real quick. You're going to add moisture, not only flavor, but you're adding moisture too.
Did you get all the fat off of that?
Yeah, there's not a whole lot on that one. Must have been a skinny chicken.
We should have kept the pickle juice. That would have been good.
That would have been good. That would have been good. All right. So then you're going to take it and you're going to put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes like this, up to an hour. Can be overnight. Doesn't really matter.
Well, is it the longer the better?
Not in this case.
In this one.
But if you have a bone-in chicken breast or a whole bird that you're brining, yes, it's got to get all the way down to the bone because you're not cutting it open. It's got to get through the thick skin, but in this situation, we are not doing that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to drain our chicken. Okay. We're going to drain the chicken, and then we're going to pat it dry. Okay. Take some paper towels. Put it in the bottom of the pan. And then we're going to... You just pat it dry.
So
to
just
get
get
some,
the
yeah,
moisture out.
get some of the dampness off of it. Okay. How's everybody's week? Everybody doing well? Hanging in there? This is what I use, so now got that. Now you can grill this, so you can grill this outdoors. You can use a charcoal grill. You can use a gas grill. Doesn't matter. I'm going to use my indoor grill today, so we don't have to keep going in and out of outside. So, all right.
But
So
you could use it on the outside grill.
you can use it on the outside grill for sure once you get it on the skewers. Absolutely. Okay. So now in a small bowl, we're going to do 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Okay. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley. Cut that up.
I love the fresh stuff.
Yeah, if you're going to do this, do it with fresh stuff if you can. So if not, it's not a problem. But you can cut all this up. You can cut all the stems and everything into this if you'd like.
Oh, yeah?
You can, if you want. Now you're just going to just give it a rough chop. Oh, it's like the smell is great.
Yeah, I love it.
But you just can't. You can't beat it. You can't get that smell and flavor out of dry stuff. Okay. So 2 tablespoons. And if you want to add more, it's totally fine.
Is this going in the tzatziki sauce?
Yeah, the tzatziki sauce will be next.
But is the parsley going to be going in there or no?
Yeah, I have it over there.
Okay, got it.
Relax.
I'm just asking. So parsley in both places, I guess.
Parsley in both places,
Got it.
yep.
Okay, got it.
All right. Then we're going to have a teaspoon. Who's that? All right, so we're going to have a teaspoon of lemon zest. So I've shown you this before, but you take your zester, your fine zester, and you cover it with a piece of saran wrap. Why do we do that?
So it doesn't get in the small little...
What else? You remember?
It's easier to slide off.
Right.
Keeps everything...
It keeps the zest on there.
Right, it's easy to...
It keeps the juices on there.
And how much are you...
We're using it's just a teaspoon of it, so it's probably about it's usually all of the
The lemon?
lemon basically.
1 lemon.
Yeah, the outside of a lemon. Don't go too deep on it. You don't want to get all the white stuff in there. Scrape it. And no pieces of plastic do not get in. Okay. Okay. All right. So there is your fine zest. 1 teaspoon. All right, and you've got the juice of it. It keeps all those oils that can go right in there. Okay. All right, 1 teaspoon. It's good. And I was out of honey today, and I had to go borrow some from Sally next door. She gave me the riot act for not having
I know
the
we
honey.
usually have honey.
We usually have honey.
Your parents sent us honey for Passover.
Uh,
we usually get
Rosh Hashanah.
Rosh Hashanah.
Close enough though.
God, dog.
And that was on camera, and now you got to hear it from
Yes,
you got to hear it from mom later.
Ugh.
All right, 1 teaspoon of honey.
Well, we actually are using the sweet agave, right? Let's show them what we're using.
So I didn't. Yeah. So that's all Sally had. Next door is the
Let's
blue
try
agave.
it.
I did. That's what it is. But it calls for honey, so go ahead and use your honey. We're gonna have a teaspoon of oregano. Okay, teaspoon of oregano. Teaspoon of oregano. Gonna have a half a teaspoon of pepper. Half a teaspoon of pepper, and we're going to mix that together. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a 1/4 cup of this mixture, and you're going to reserve it in a side bowl for the cooked chicken for later. Get that out of there, it's too big. Okay, so take a 1/4 cup, and it's important to do this because you can't put the cooked chicken into oil that had raw chicken in it. That's why we do it. Just a 1/4 cup. Come in. Take a little bit out. Okay, and now what we're going to do, this is going to be, we're going to take your chicken and we're going to toss it into the lemon, parsley, the rest of it, right? And you're just going to toss it together, right? Because it looked like there wasn't a whole lot in there, but the oil coats it really well. All right, and then you're going to let that sit. Can you hear that?
Yes, please stop. Please stop. Zach would be losing his mind right now.
What's that smell?
What's that sound?
What's that sound? What's that sound? All right, so that's good. So there you go for that. We're going to let that sit for just a minute. I have to get new gloves on, a touch raw chicken. I am not planning well today. All right. Who's making it today? Is anybody making it while we're making it? Do we see the Cohens? Are the Cohens here? Where is the star student?
Wait, aren't you?
No.
You want to keep that?
No,
You have it?
no, because it touched raw chicken. I don't want to deal with that. I have it set up. Look,
Okay.
I have it all set up right here, sweetness.
Okay.
Lord. All right, so now we're going to take the bell pepper. We're going to take the bell pepper.
Rinse it now.
No, it's okay. And we're going to 1/4 it. You can cut right through the stem. Okay, pull out the stem. Pull out the seeds and whatnot. And we're going to 1/4 these into large chunks. Okay. All right, so these are going to go on the skewer. You're going to take your onion. You do not have to. All right, see how it's rolling around? What do we do? Anybody know?
Cut off the one end
Yeah,
so
just
that it doesn't move.
Yeah, just cut off a little piece. Save yourself, because it's stable. It stabilizes it. We're going to cut it off there. You're going to cut through the middle.
Don't you have to take out the outside?
Not for this one, no.
Really?
Yep, not for this situation. Going to cut off the root. Cut off the root because you want it thick, because it's going to go on the grill, and it will.
So you keep multiple layers of the onion together.
You do.
Throw that away. We could use that for.
What are we going to use that for?
I don't know.
What are we going to use that for? You want to put it? It's like
Omelet. I don't know.
it's like a no.
Okay.
It's fine. Poor thing. Don't poor thing me.
No, poor thing.
Poor thing.
What other vegetable can you put on skewers? Oh, mushrooms.
Yeah, you could do for sure. Big mushrooms, big mushrooms, squash, zucchini.
I guess you could do maybe asparagus would be good. No.
It might not hold up on the grill outside. We need like big meaty
I think
things
mushrooms would be good. Why didn't we get mushrooms?
because it doesn't really go with the whole thing.
Mushrooms?
Do you have? We don't have mushrooms.
No, we don't.
No. But you can use anything you want, but it needs to be big and thick things. All right. So now we're going to take it. We're going to take our skewers that have been soaking. And you don't want to put a whole lot of chicken on, especially on the ends. So what we're going to do with the peppers is the peppers go on first. The skin of it goes outside. And this is going to hold in.
Wait, you're putting 2 peppers in?
2 peppers on.
Why?
To hold its spot, and it's going to grill nicely.
Okay.
Okay?
But you don't want to do 1 pepper, 1 onion?
No.
Okay. 2 peppers.
2 peppers go on there.
Okay.
All right? And it doesn't have to go all the way down. Okay. But what this does is that end piece of the chicken, if you just put chicken on the skewer, those end pieces, they get too dry when you grill it out. So this keeps those end pieces kind of protected.
Okay, so
because the chicken.
Green pepper on the ends.
Green pepper on the end. Then you're going to take about a quarter of the chicken, and you're going to put it in there. So what happens? Those end pieces are protected. Okay. Right.
And if it still cooks.
Yeah, it'll still cook. Yeah, absolutely. Because you're going to cook it. It's going to cook for 10, 15 minutes
so
on the skewer.
4 pieces now.
A quarter. Yeah, a quarter. Yep, quarter of the chicken in there. 4 or 5 pieces. Okay. 4 or 5 pieces. Okay. All right. And then you're going to stick.
I'm used to seeing it alternate, but I like this way.
Yeah. I learned this. So now, and it goes in like this. So now
I like that.
The chicken is sandwiched between 2 things that are going to keep it moist. All right. And then you're going to put it off to the side. And you're going to repeat it. So, and these are really good. And you can keep it on the skewer and serve it over rice. Or you can, we're going to take it off the skewer and show you how to put it on pita.
How long will it take to cook these?
10, 15 minutes. It won't be long. We'll make, by the time we make this, and the reason I'm doing it inside, because you've got to watch it and you've got to be able to turn them. So
rotate.
So they don't burn up out there.
You're putting more on.
Yeah, that's it. Then an onion.
So you're gonna make 4 of them?
We're gonna make 4 skewers. Look how nice that is.
Yeah, it's nice.
Right? Okay. If you are cooking on while I'm doing the last 2, because y'all kind of get this part. If you're cooking on your outdoor grill over charcoal, make sure to when the charcoal is ready, put it on 1/2 of your grill. Don't spread the coals out all the way around. Keep it on 1/2.
One side of the grill.
One side is all coals. One side is nothing.
So I guess you can move it around if you need
Yeah, if it's overcooking, you can move it. It's not going to overcook, but you're going to put it directly onto the hot side of the coals.
So Dee says, great tip. Love doing it that way.
Yeah, it works that way. And then if it's a gas grill, you're going to do the same thing. If you have 4 burners, turn the 2 outside burners on. Leave the 2 in the middle off, completely off. So the 2 are completely high. The 2 middle ones are completely off. It causes like a convection oven inside your grill, and it's not going to overheat. Because if you turn 4 burners on, should I save this?
No.
If you,
You're a little snotty with that comment. Just a little
that was a little.
It was.
Oh, what was I saying? I have no idea.
Grill.
Oh yeah, the gas grill. 2 burners on the outside, turn them completely on high. The 2 middle ones, leave them off. And it does the same thing, and it's going to cook real even. Because you turn a gas grill on all 4 at high, and it gets like 800 degrees in there, and it's going to overcook. It's going to overcook the outside of the chicken, and the middle of the chicken will be undercooked, and that's not good.
So how many chicken breasts did we use that are going to make
It's 1.5 pounds of chicken, so it depends on.
So 1.5 pounds of chicken would probably make about 6 skewers, even
Yeah.
though we're only doing 4 now.
Yeah.
You would need an extra.
Yeah.
Extra red, green pepper, and can you use red pepper?
You can use
Yellow
any
pepper?
bell pepper, any bell pepper you want to use.
What about eggplant? No.
Because you could do that. You could if you had big chunks of eggplant. I don't see why that would be a problem.
Okay.
All right.
So good.
And also, you can see that the chicken is not necessarily going to be touching the grate all the way. It's going to be kind of up and off. So, there you go for the skewers. So let's go ahead and.
Do you have to oil that?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it right now. So take another little trick, outdoor grill, charcoal, gas, or indoor. What I want you to do is get a paper towel, soak the paper towel with oil.
Why don't you just put it directly on there?
Because it would go all over the place and it would cause a mess, and then that would make you mad. And it's all about keeping you happy, Michelle.
Okay.
I was thinking about doing it, but I keep you in my thoughts.
Thanks.
Because I just need to have a nice day, and if I poured oil all over the kitchen, that would just not work out very well. All right, so what you're going to do,
So
you soak a paper towel in vegetable oil, not extra virgin olive oil, because it will burn at a high heat. All right, and I've got my indoor grill on about 400. And so whatever grill you have, you take it and you're just going to wipe it. You're going to wipe the bars with your oil rag. Okay?
So it's not really saturating it. It's just
No,
covering
it's just making it nonstick. Okay? And then you're going to put them on, and every couple of minutes, we'll come and turn it. And you want the chicken to char.
To get those lines on it, right? You're
Yep.
always telling me, don't turn it.
Don't turn it. Once you put the chicken down, don't
Keep it
mess
down.
with it.
Right.
But now this situation is different because it may not, the chicken's not going to necessarily touch.
Well, but you turn it only when it's ready to turn. You don't move it until
Correct.
Right.
People start messing with it and the chicken sticks, especially on the outdoor stuff. Let the pores sear and close. And once it does that, it will lift up automatically and with the oil helping it. So just let it sit there, and every couple of minutes we'll turn it over and
Order
this.
or whatever.
Yeah. Now, take your pita. You're going to take 2 pita.
Those are good.
Yeah, these are good. And what you're going to do with 2 pitas, come over here for a second. You're going to wet the pita. Just 2, not all 4.
Wet the outside?
You're going to just kind of rub it, 2 of them on the outside.
Why?
I'm going to show you in a second. You are anxious to get out of here today.
I'm just asking.
Good
the
Lord.
question.
Don't you think I'm going to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 wet one on the bottom. 2 dry pitas in the middle, and then you have the 2 wet on top, on the other wet one on top.
So the wet one sandwich the dry one.
That's right. And you're going to wrap it up. I may not have a big enough piece of tin foil. I don't, as a matter of fact. And you need to try to get the 8-inch pita. Yeah, that's fine. Let me get one more piece of. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it on the grill, and it's going to steam it. It will steam the pita and have it soft and ready to go. Because have you ever used pita bread and it just like falls apart, right? So this way, it's not going to fall apart on you. It's going to be pliable. It'll be moist. Okay, you've got to put it right on here. No, it's okay. You can see it. Look. A real hot grill is going to be. So you're going to leave that on there. Every couple of minutes, we're going to turn it over. But it's going to steam itself with the water in there. And the middle ones are going to be perfect inside. Okay, how do those look? Those look good.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, they look good. And remind me every couple of minutes that we'll turn it over.
Well, it's been on there for a few minutes. Did you want to turn it a quarter or no?
Yeah, you just turn it. Yeah, it's going to be 4 quarters. That one's not ready yet.
Not ready yet? Okay, a few more minutes.
Let's see. Yeah, that's good. That one's good. Just give it a quarter turn.
Did you do the first one too?
I did.
Okay, you did that one too.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. There's that. And now, because this is a real simple thing, so it's really good. It's gonna be it's a really nice thing for your holiday weekend this weekend.
And it's healthy, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a different option. It's a different take on it. So it'll be good.
What are we doing?
All right, now we're going to make the tzatziki sauce.
And what is tzatziki?
Tzatziki sauce is a yogurt garlic based sauce. It's going to be real thick. It's going to have a little bit of mint. Now the recipe I sent out there is going to say maybe 3 tablespoons of mint. I don't like mint, so I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to cut mine down. If you like mint, keep it at 3, or we can add 4. I'm just not a mint fan, but it'll be fine. Now I'm going to show you a little kitchen trick here.
Why don't you use the lemon that you zested instead of using a whole new one? Why wouldn't you just use that one?
Because I can cut that open. That's fine. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Going to pop open the garlic.
Is that the garlic that Judy gave us?
Did this come out of Judy's garden?
Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding. Yeah, this garlic, you can see a complete difference. All right. Cut off the stems here. Now we're going to mince it, and you got to mince it to a paste. So what do you do?
The edge of your knife, kind of move it, cut it slimly, and then with the edge of your knife, you kind of like mush it?
Correct. Michelle. Okay, there's that one.
You notice the difference, huh?
Oh, it's a complete different. So our friend Judy Bowers has this amazing garden that she is growing. Judy, how does your garden grow?
Wait, did I look
Yeah, hold on. I need to get a glove on because the garlic is sticky. Can you smell that onion?
Yeah, your hands need to be completely dry. Okay, there we
It's
go.
okay. Like Edward Scissorhands. All right, here we go. So you're going to get it as small as you can. Kind of give it a rough chop. Anyway, but Judy has this garden that's amazing.
Here, get that in there.
She's growing cucumbers and
tomatoes,
and it's unbelievable.
eggplant,
But I was going to ask you where you got this garlic from.
Hey, Hubba Bubba.
Hey, Barbs. Barbara, are you just here to watch, or do you get in? Do you dray around with this? Because I know my mom's not draying around with this stuff. All right, so for those of you that are new, and have not seen this, to mince into a paste, you take the edge of your knife and you grab hold of a few pieces and you push down and scrape, down and scrape. And here is where the minced part comes in. And you're breaking it down. You're breaking it down into that paste, and because you don't want whole huge garlic chunks in this sauce. If you are a garlic lover, then you can add double the amount of garlic to this recipe. So don't be shy with the garlic if you're a fan. This is kind of a light garlic flavor.
Yeah. Barbara goes, I am.
I am what?
Dang.
Barbara, you're in?
Yeah.
Dang, Barb's. Barbara Handmaker is one of the greatest people on the planet.
I concur.
She has been my mom and dad's best friend since, college, right?
Yep.
So it's been a long time. And I always considered Barbara Handmaker and her family to be family to us, like legit family, not like Southern call themselves cousins. But then later in my life, I find out that wasn't the case. But it doesn't matter. Barb's, you're the greatest.
Family that.
All right, so here's a little kitchen trick.
I am banana.
All right, so let's give it.
What's that? Oh, you're gonna turn it over.
Yeah, give your
Rotate the chicken too, right?
give your pita. Pita turns a lot.
Oh, what about the chicken? No.
No, I'm watching it.
Okay.
So you can see. Look, if you're keeping an eye on it inside, you can tell how the white starts climbing up the side. See how the white's climbing up the side? Mm-hmm. You can kind of take a quick glance at it, and that's what I'm staring at. That's what I'm peeking at. So you don't have to sit and look at it. As the white starts to climb, you start to turn it. All right, here's a kitchen trick that I just learned from a chef not too long ago. You need, what do we need here for lemon juice? 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice is a half of a lemon. But while we're going to put the lemon juice in with the garlic, is what happens is that sometimes raw garlic, can overpower, and it has a little bit of a bite to it. You ever notice that?
Me and garlic, I don't know.
I know, you taste it for 3 days. I get it.
Oh, Barbara is clarifying. No, I am not cooking. She's waiting for you to come to Alabama, which may be another, whoever knows, another year or so.
I'll see you in the next election, Barbara.
So bad.
All right, so what you're going to do is you go to the acid from the lemon juice. All right, you pour it over the garlic and let it sit for just a couple of minutes. And the acid from the lemon juice is going to take that bite out of the garlic. And it's just going to kind of neutralize the garlic a little bit. So if you have garlic on your hands, they say to rub lemon juice on your hands. This is why. It takes that smell off. So you're going to let it sit for just a couple of minutes like that in the lemon juice. And it just kind of helps it out. Now, let's go back to our chicken. Let's give it a turn.
It's okay, banana.
I know Banana's draying around.
Because I'm late again. It's okay.
Bring home all your books. We're going back, Aunt Diane. We're getting all the books. You're late twice. That is not acceptable, Miss Blondheim. Okay.
No, it's good.
Yeah,
You don't need to coat it with anything, right?
No.
The coat's on the...
Yeah, it's all good because it's all coated in oil and it's all there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you can kind of feel the pita getting soft. So that's right. All right, so we minced our garlic. Now we're gonna mix into here. We're going to mix Greek yogurt. It calls for 3/4 of a cup, which is about 6 ounces. So go ahead and make yourself easy. Make it easy for yourself. Get the Faye, get the 6-ounce cup. Just dump it in. All right, it's gonna be a real thick sauce. God, smell that. Oh, you know the fire alarm's going off.
You can't.
I can't. If it goes off,
It'll be like our wedding.
it'll be like our wedding. It reminds me of you.
Recycle.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, but you don't have to do it now, but you could keep it out. And then
I'm not doing that. I will get to it. I will get to it. Nobody wants to see me rinse out a yogurt cup.
I know, I'm just saying keep it out. We'll do that later.
All right. So we got that. You see the base of it? Looks really good. If you take a smell, Michelle. It's good. All right, so we're gonna take a half a cucumber. You can use a regular cucumber, or you can use, I use the European cucumber because you're gonna have to dig out the seeds anyway. So go ahead and get the European cucumber that's seedless.
It doesn't really have seeds, right?
Right, it's seedless. Okay, we're gonna cut it in half and take off the sides to give it a base so it doesn't roll on you. I'm big on that because it's just, I saw it happen in live action. It was bad. Somebody cut themselves like that. Now, all right, so you want it small. You don't want it thick dice because you don't want to have a whole big mouthfeel of your sauce with big chunks of cucumber. So again, just like the onion, you can kind of follow the line to keep yourself in line. And that'll give you the size that you're looking for. Because size matters in cooking.
In all things, really.
The food anyway can kill you.
Yeah, I love it.
Because it's so innocent, like when your sister says things
Okay,
that
stop.
innocent.
We can't bring Franny into this. She's not here to defend herself.
Well, no, I mean, but she'll say things that are so innocent and correct, and it's hysterical. All right, so we got that, and then you come here.
Small, right?
It's not so small, but you're looking like this.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Yeah, it's small. And then you can line it up. It stays on to keep them the same size, just line them up. See how they're lined up? Line them up. Go right down. And it gives you the line. It should they stay somewhat together. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. If you want to use more cucumber because you like cucumber, absolutely. If you want to slice the cucumbers real thin, that's a different kind of sauce.
You can make a mandolin.
Yeah.
Use a mandolin for that one.
Absolutely, mandolin or some kind of utensil to get it there. All right, you're going to take your cucumber. Going to put it right in the sauce. Okay, there's that. You're going to take your mint. So I'm just going to, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons, which is probably a stem or 2. You can't, don't use the mint leaf. It's too thick. So pull the mint off. If you want to not pull them one by one, start at the top. Oop. Well, now I got to pull it off. But you just run your hand straight down through, and it comes right off. Let's do another one.
What's up, Z-Man? Welcome to the world, kiddo.
Okay.
And this is you. Are you gonna twist it? Wait, how are you?
Yeah, you're gonna chop it up. This mint won't bruise like other things.
Are you doing that like how you do with the basil? Like you
chiffonade it?
chiffonade it. That's what I was
Yeah.
looking for.
Yeah, we can do that.
Cooking.
Make it chicken skewers with
You're
a
gonna have
yogurt
one
dill
with me
sauce.
for lunch.
Okay, chiffonade it. Roll the leaves together. Okay, get them down like that.
I'm gonna call Caleb I can have a sleepover. Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna call Caleb I can have a sleepover.
Okay.
Sleepover!
Smells like spearmint gum.
That smells good.
Everyone likes that.
Smell this. Smell the mint.
What's that smell?
Oh my god. Ooh.
It smells like mint.
It's disgusting.
What's it smell like?
Not,
What's it
smells
smell like?
Mint.
It smells like
Mint.
horseshoes.
No.
I almost thought he said something that.
It smells like horse.
Okay, goodbye. Thanks for playing.
See you later, dude. All right, parsley.
Horseshoes. Ew.
Parsley, 3 tablespoons. Give it a chop. Here, I'll do it this way so you don't. Rough chop. 3 tablespoons.
The popcorn.
There we go. Put that in there. And then you're going to have a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. So let's take it. Keep an eye on your chicken. Take a look. You can take a look. See how the white is kind of encompassing everything. So now you can turn it.
To the raw or sides.
Correct.
Can I try one?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
they're done.
When they're done.
I'm having one too. This
Yeah,
would be our
it's going to be
lunch.
good.
Is that onion and what is that?
Green pepper.
Green pepper.
onion, and chicken.
Ooh, I like that.
All right. 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
So I
Top.
Now it smells like chicken, onion, and popcorn. Zach's making popcorn.
Of course I am. Because I'm literally addicted to popcorn. I don't know why. Hey, stop popping.
Okay.
That smells so good.
Yeah, we're going to mix it together.
What, the popcorn?
No, the sauce.
The popcorn.
Ah! Ow!
As you're watching TV and you're watching news people or CNBC or whatever it is, they're interviewing from their house. I love it. I love when like the dog comes in the background or the kid runs in the shot. I love it.
It's my Zoom call. Zach came in while I was talking to my boss. Just totally.
Right. I think it's hysterical.
It is. That's
Don't
how
y'all-
life is right now.
Don't y'all find it funny?
I do.
I think it's
And
hysterical.
everyone is totally
And
okay with it.
everybody's okay with it. It's good. All right, so this is a thick sauce, but why? The reason it's going to thin out. The salt.
Because the cucumber
Right.
takes the water from the salt takes the water from the cucumber.
Dang, I should hold the camera and you should do the show one time. That's fun. But yeah, the water is going to thin it out from the cucumber, and that will be that. So this sauce, yummy.
What it is? Butter and
I'll
popcorn.
call you when the chicken's ready.
Okay.
All right, and that's going to sit for a few minutes. I'll clean up. Let's chat for a little while, for just a couple of minutes.
We have to. There's no reason for the crutch. The crutch was just in our garage.
Yes, he finds it to be fun.
I think that one needs to be cooked a lot more.
Okay.
The end one.
All right. So if you need it to kind of hustle a little bit, you can. Let's see.
But if you're not on a time crunch, it doesn't really matter. It can
Correct.
continue to rotate. Is it going to dry out if it stays on there a long time?
No, not at all. Not at all. So that's that. All right, let's check the pita, and I'll show you how to set the pita up. And we'll get one of
You
these
want to
ready.
keep that parsley for the other
I'm
one?
not putting. I'm just getting it out of the way.
Okay.
You are being bossy today.
No, keep that. Don't throw away the
I'm
parsley.
not throwing it away.
You were going.
I was not going to throw it away.
towards the
I was not. I was not. Relax. Sweetness. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, really.
No, really, thank you.
I'm thinking I've got a really big thank you in my head. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, if you happen to be Friends fans, it's that kind of thank you. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
My parents.
David Gerson says hello.
Hey, David. Hey, David. Who's here? So who's here today? Anybody new? Who's new?
Richard DeBose.
Oh, Richard. No, Richard's been around. Richard's a friend from Montgomery. He and I were also in Connecticut together. He's in South Carolina now in the medical field, I believe. I think that's what he said. His sister Ashley joins in too. Occasionally. Richard and Ashley DuBose's mother was I don't know exactly what she did at my high school, but oh my God, she didn't let me get away with anything. She was watching me like a hawk. All right, so let's check the pita. I'm going to check the pita. No, I'm good. I'm good because that's all the raw stuff is gone. All right, so if you kind of come here and feel it. So you got see how soft.
Tinfoil on there.
I'll get it. I'm not going to let you eat the tinfoil, although I might let you eat the tinfoil today.
It
doesn't matter. Relax. It doesn't matter because we're going to wrap it anyway. All right? But you can kind of see how the moisture, see how the steaming? So you can take it off now. Those are ready to go. We're going to now help this along. How do you help it along a little bit to speed up the heat? Any idea? No. I learned this trick from working in Birmingham, Alabama at Johnny Rockets right before I started school. Okay? They took their hamburgers and the guy was like steaming it. I got too much ice. Okay, you're going to put the ice down here, put it right on here, and you're going to cover it. And it's going to help it cook a little bit faster.
But keep it moist still.
Keep it moist.
You betcha.
Keep it moist, but it's going to, the steam is a lot hotter. And it's going to cook it a little bit quicker.
That's cool.
That's like a TikTok thing, or those.
All right, so are you getting the pita thing ready?
Yeah. All right, while we're waiting for that, I'll put this onto the side here. We'll use this pan when it's ready. What we're going to do, let's go ahead and get it ready.
Can we use that?
Yeah, it's fine. All right. So we're going to take this.
And here comes the fire alarm.
No, that's just steam. That won't hit it. That won't send it out.
Oh, that's the extra?
That's the extra oil that has not touched raw chicken yet. Right? And we're going to take it now. For time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and make one. But your internal temperature of that chicken needs to be about 160.
Wait, check it and make sure it's okay because I want to eat it for lunch.
I am. I'm going to recook it. I'm going to recook it if it's not, but I will test it for you right now. So the internal temperature of the chicken needs to get to 160 degrees. So let's test it and see where we are. I got it. I see you. I'm not going to let you eat it. All right, but I think for time's sake, I'm going to show you what to do. And on the outside grill, it definitely cooks quicker. It'll cook hotter.
Nope.
What do you think?
Nope.
Nope. But for argument's sake, what we're going to do is I'm going to make one and I'll unravel it and I'll continue to cook it. Okay? You happy with that? I'll put it back in there. Because nobody wants to sit here and wait till it's all fully ready to go. All right, so I'm going to take one. You're going to take get a piece of tin foil.
It's out already.
It is?
It's right.
Oh, it's right here. It's right here. All right, come over here.
Do you think if you just gave it 2 more minutes, it would work?
Yeah, I mean, but we'll be fine. I'll continue to cook it. We'll continue to cook it for you.
Then we're not gonna be able to use the pita.
Yeah, I'm gonna just use one pita. I'm just gonna build it. Okay. You gotta put the pita on the edge of the foil. Okay. You are going to take the back of your knife and you're gonna push everything into the oil. This is
raw.
I'm gonna continue to cook it.
I know, but now you put raw chicken in there.
And I will make it for you again. I got it. I'm just helping everybody out so they can get on with their day. Okay. You can cut up your onion a little bit. Cut up your onion just a little bit. Cut up your bell peppers a little bit. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of the tzatziki sauce. See how it thinned out a little bit? It's not as thick. All right, so you got to take it, you're going to put it right in the middle. This is delish. Going to put all of it down. Okay. You're going to wrap it. Going to hold the sides together. And then you're just going to roll it like street food. Holiday lunch, ready to go. Okay. Holiday lunch, all wrapped up. You can use parchment paper. You can use whatever you need. So that's it. So we're going to let these chicken continue to cook. I hope you all enjoy everything. Any questions? I'm going to cook your chicken again. I promise. I'm going to cook it. I'm not going to let you eat that. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming in. We're going to be off for a couple weeks because baseball is beginning. But I will let everybody know when we come back. But thanks for coming in today. See ya. Bye.